Hi, before we start the video, I wanted to introduce myself. My name is Siobhan Davis from Padel. This series is very personal to me. This is going to give you insight into my journey as a paddle player, how I reached the level that I've reached in less than a year playing paddle, and most importantly, what I'm still learning as a new paddle player. I started in 2022 in August with the person that you'll see in this video, Adam van Harte. We were friends at university, we started playing this game and we haven't looked back. So I hope you enjoy this video, I hope you enjoy the series. So let's get into it. Miguel Oliveira showed some class right from the beginning of the match. In this point, you can clearly see I lob him right into the corner. He hits a Jaquita, I have to play it up, and Scott wins the point with that volley cross. I want to begin with my movement after hitting the lob. You can see that I lob and I move to the left instead of running forward immediately. And I can clearly see that the ball's going to go over his head. I hesitate to move forward. He's watching me hesitate. Even though the ball's dropping behind him, he's waiting to see my movement. Then he's calculating how long it will take me to get to the net, thus making the Chiquita a very good option for him to play, forcing me to play up high below the net, and then Scott can finish the point. I want you to watch Miguel's movement on a breakpoint down. We're approaching the net and I try to volley to Scott, but Miguel cuts this angle off completely with an aggressive cross movement, exploiting the space that Adam has vacated between him and the fence, because both Adam and I thought I would be able to successfully volley the ball cross court. Look how active and explosive Miguel's movements are. Now, this might not seem very significant, but in the very next point, it's golden point, and I have a very good opportunity to play the same kind of volley to Scott. But because the previous point is still weighing on my mind, and because I now sense the threat of an explosive movement from Miguel to cut off the volley, I go for way too much, and I miss the volley towards the fence. This shows that explosive movements, being active, puts psychological pressure on your opponents. For our last clip, we have another movement masterclass from Miguel Oliveira. Here we see Adam putting a volley very deep into the corner, forcing Miguel to spin. Now this allows him to have more time to execute a Chiquita down the line. Now why is this the greatest shot selection? Because even if he hits it a bit too hard, I have very limited options to end the point right there. And because this is quite late into the match, he has already seen that my movement pattern is to hang back a little bit in anticipation of a lob where I can use my strength, which is my smash. This really taught me that I need to vary my court position and expect my opponent to adapt their game based on my strengths. I hope this helped you as much as it helped me. Continue to follow Peak Paddle for more videos on how to raise your paddle game.